So loud for such a little thing.
This video is brought to you by StubbySlide.com, where you can find David Sutton's amazing book, Obsessed with Cigar Box Guitars, over 120 hand-built guitars from the masters. Get your autographed copy today at StubbySlide.com. Hey guys, it's Shane Speal, and I'm here at my desk. Right here is where I do a lot of my research. You can see I have my antiques behind me. And in today's video, we're going to research a different instrument, something we haven't explored before. And this is a 4-string instrument that comes from South America. You know what? I'm going to let David Sutton, the author of Obsessed with Cigar Box Guitars, I'm going to let him explain this to you. And then we're going to come back and talk about how we can take the concepts of the cavaquinho and put it into a cigar box guitar. So take it away, Dave.
Oh, we're rolling. Shane, look what I got. This is a cavaquinho. It's a cousin of the ukulele, possibly more of an ancestor. Portuguese instrument, really popular in Brazil. So I found this on eBay, used, for not very much money. It was 10 years old. I've looked it up, found the brand and looked it up. I got the serial number on the inside. The price tag's actually still on the back. I don't know if you can see that under my tuner. So I got it, and the strings were very slack. So I tuned it up, and I strummed it a couple of times, and I thought, ooh, that sparkles. And I put it on the shelf. I came back the next morning, and the bridge was over here. It had let go after all those years of apparently not having any tension on it. So it took me a couple of months, but I finally put the bridge back where it belonged, and I just strung it up this morning for the first time. I oiled the fingerboard, and I oiled the saddle bridge unit here. Somebody had knocked a little dent in the bottom of it. There was a kind of a hole punched in it. So I just cleaned the hole up into a nice port. I braced the edges here of the sides to strengthen them, so I have something to put a screw in. I'm going to make a cover for this, but that gave me access to replace the jack, which was kind of old and grody. This is a piezo bridge here. So I just looked up the tuning and tuned it up. Man, it does sparkle. So, me, monster player. All I'm doing is, the tuning is D, G, B, D. Haven't looked up chord shapes or anything like that, but since these are both D, all I'm doing is... It looks like fun. These are, I think, I used it a lot for lead melody playing kind of thing. But man, it's so loud for such a little thing. Anyway, that's the news from Evanston. Take care, sir. Bye.
Thanks, Dave. All right, so what you're saying is you have an instrument tuned DGBD. So I've played slide guitar long enough to know those are the highest 4 strings of an open D tuning. Well, the 4 high strings sound like this, exactly like your cavaquinho. Hold on, wait, hold on. Yes, same tuning as the cavaquinho, except the cigar box guitar is 1 octave down. What David Sutton was playing, if you put your finger on the 12th fret, so if you want that high register cavaquinho tuning, put a capo at the 12th fret of this setup. Now, open D, let me get a slide here. It just keeps rolling away from me. There we go. I've got the Bone Digger slide. By the way, these are back on sale over at StubbySlide.com. They are ceramic. They're made from 3 different clays, and they're made by the Rocky Mountain Slide Company. We've got this DGBD tuning, and it's... Oh yeah, that's like totally Muddy Waters. So, how did I get this guitar tuned like the cavaquinho? What I did was I took the 4 highest strings of an acoustic pack. The string gauges are 32, 22, 16, and 12. So I restrung it, put these on here, and it gives you a great open D, the 4 highest strings tuning. So that's the cavaquinho tuning. We'll call it the high open D. So to my buddy David Sutton, thank you so much for showing us the cavaquinho, and thanks for the inspiration for another tuning that we can mess with on Cigar Box Guitar. Personally for me, I'm going to use this tuning to do lead work in open D. And if you guys want more homemade instrument projects, check out the article we just posted, Restoring an Old Ukulele, over at poormansguitar.com. And if you have an instrument or a story that you would like to share with me, write me at Speal@yahoo.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.